Hello, my friends. It's another wonderful day in the Philippines. Hey, I just wanted to get this video out tonight. I've got a new adventure starting in the morning, but this is about a $63 a month home base, all in probably $200 a month if you get an air conditioner, that kind of thing. Plus, we're going to go shopping and see what it would take to furnish the place. Brand new construction, $63 a month. Check it out. This is a brand new building. On the corner there, that will be a coffee shop. Keep in mind, the coffee shop isn't done with construction yet, so a lot of the debris you see around there will be cleaned up, potted plants. It'll be nice. At the top of the stairs is the studio that's available for $63 a month. Brand new, never occupied. Keep in mind, you should be able to make some alterations and changes if you like, maybe painting, etc., etc. There's the coffee shop over there. Working on it now. Should be done soon. And here's the studio. I think that what I would do, you can see the hole there above the bed. That's for an air conditioning unit. I think I would move that bed out completely and usually either continue the countertop over or put in an oven, stove, and refrigerator in there. The other idea is I might put a TV on the wall and have my computer desk there. The TV would double as my computer monitor, where I do my editing for my videos and so on. So there's your sink, and you could add some additional outlets there. Wouldn't cost you much money. I think probably 20 bucks. And here's your bathroom. Shower, no hot water, so you could add that. Cost about 120 bucks, $378 for 6 months. You'll need to buy your own curtains. Unless you're planning on living here for a while, I wouldn't put a lot of money into this place. So let's go now to the local store to see exactly what it would cost for you to furnish this place and everything we talked about. It's about 1.25 miles to center of town and public market. On the right, her name is Antoinette. You can contact her about renting the place, and the other lady is the on-site manager. I think of this place as somewhere I would come and land when I first got here, get over my jet lag, and start to spread my wings. It's a little safe place. I'm doing a little video in this trike ride so you can see the hospital's about 1/4 mile away. Nicer homes on the right and left. On the right now is a Christian school. Most of the houses along in here are multi-million peso homes. I mean, if you want to come to the Philippines, you're not sure where you want to go. This is an inexpensive alternative to coming here. Once you're here, you can settle in. The market's close. You could furnish this thing and start planning your next trip. You're maybe 30 to 40 minutes from Clark International Airport. You can fly just about anywhere in the world. If you want to leave from Manila, you go to the SM Clark. You catch the Genesis point-to-point bus to Manila Airport, either Terminal 3 or Terminal 2. For in domestic flights, it's Terminal 2. International is Terminal 3. You're about 30 miles from Subic Bay, Olongapo, and Barrio Barreto. You're probably 10 miles away from Angeles City. The buses, public transportation, you're probably about 4 hours from Baguio. This is what I'm talking about with slow traveling, just getting a home base and then branching out from there. You know, here we're getting out to the main road. It's not really clear, but it's the hospital and emergency room on the left we just passed. If you were walking, this is where you could catch a jeepney the rest of the way into town. Now, when I got here, I got to meet some of the trike drivers. We exchanged phone numbers, and when I wanted a ride, they came and picked me up. Up ahead, there's a road there. You take a right turn, and you would go to Angeles City, or you would take a left turn and go to Florida Block or some other towns that are a little further out than Porac. A couple of gas stations on either side of the road. Out here, you probably get a little motorbike or a trike. Back here in this little area, you wouldn't really travel more than 25 miles an hour, 20, 25 miles an hour, about like a 10 speed probably. Get you down to the market, pick up some stuff, get back. I usually just go out and hop on a jeepney. I'm a little further away. This is actually, I mean, you're within 1.5 miles of everything. Not exactly walking distance, but, you know, it's not like really far either. What I'm looking to do is to pick up a little owner-type Jeep. They're like little kit cars. They come with little 4-wheel diesel motors, and you can pick them up for anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. Kind of the equivalent of the old VW Bugs when we were kids. I mean, they're everywhere. Little 4-cylinder diesel motors. Everybody knows how to work on them, and there's parts everywhere for those things. You wouldn't take it to like Baguio or anything, but you can get it anywhere around. You could get to Angeles City, Porac Market, and maybe even the beach. But probably not Manila or Baguio. Not on the main highways. You know, I was in Angeles City and I saw an old jeepney. I mean, from like the 50s. Kind of looks like a large Jeep station wagon. Kind of thought my next project might be to buy that thing and restore it, put some air conditioning in it, and then use it for traveling around the Philippines. You know, when you're in America or the West, Canada, anywhere, I guess, you know, you think about all the things that you wanted to do to get here. There might be 10 things, really, but then once you're here, it's never ending. It's endless. There's always some little new thing to do. Here is 2 banks, my doctor's office, and the gyms next to that. Across the street is a pharmacy. Now, every night, probably around 5 o'clock, all the way through here, all the way that you're going to be on this little trip, there is street food everywhere. And people are out and about all along the streets here. If you're a people watcher, this is kind of the place to be from 5 o'clock on. Down on the left is where I get my hair cut, get my beard trimmed. And right there on the left is a hardware store. They sell pet food right there. Coming up here on the right is where you would pick up the jeepney to SM Clark, right up in there. There's a nice little chicken place, and right there's my pharmacy. Right here in the next few blocks is the downtown area of Porok. Right in here is where I made that video where there was 7 different places to pick up money if you send it to yourself through Remitly or Wise. Up here on the right is where we're going to find the public market, and behind that is a place called GT7. In there, it's a big department store, so we'll just take a look to see what it would cost. They've got some furniture there. They've got dishes, pots, pans, that type of thing. You know, when you're coming to the Philippines and you don't know where you want to go, this is the alternative that I'm talking about, where there's slow traveling. You get yourself an inexpensive home base. And whatever your budget, if you're having a budget of maybe $200 a month for your base, that will leave you room in your budget for traveling. I mean, basically, if you had nothing but $1,000, you could come here knowing this place is going to be ready for you when you land. And we're going to see here in a minute what things would cost, what's available to furnish it. So you can be cooking from the fresh market, which is actually just to the right as we're driving by. Now, my last video, I made a budget of coming to the Philippines on vacation, living in the hotel for a month, eating restaurant food, and then what it would cost to get yourself settled into a place and that kind of thing. This is an alternative to that. You know, after that video came out, I got to thinking about it. I thought, you know what? Let's just do a video where we go find a place and we'll take a look at it. We'll go do an actual literal budget for furnishing, pots, pans, and the whole thing. You know, and the idea of coming with $1,000, you could pay 6 months rent for under $400, and then we're going to be at this little place here in a second, and we can see pots, pans, and then right there in the public market, you come buy your fresh vegetables and you cook in your own food. You're in the door and you're moving ahead. Say you get to the Philippines, you get this home base, and you start doing some travel, and you go to Baguio, you go to Dumaguete, you go to Cebu, you go to some of these other places, and you decide, hey, you know what, the Philippines just is not for me. Hey, you know, you're not going to have that much into the Philippines at that point. You got this apartment, you prepaid some rent, we're talking a couple $100, a few $100 for things that you furnished it with that you could turn around and sell even at half price. I mean, even if you walked away from the whole thing, how badly hurt did you get? You could be in an hour at an airport leaving for Thailand, Vietnam. So here we are. It is September 2nd when I did this video. So you can see Christmas decorations already up. Now here's the little cooker I'm talking about. This one's probably about 1,250 pesos, probably about, 20 some bucks. And then you can get a tank that goes with that, has gas in it. And then we'll look for some pots and pans. Over here are cookers. So what you can do is you can get one of these things, and it's kind of like a crock pot pressure cooker. There's toasters, toaster ovens. Here's a stove. It's 17,000 pesos. Refrigerator, for that matter. Sound systems. There's TVs. There's a little refrigerator. So if you decide you want to stay longer, you can just come down here and get that. You could acquire these kinds of things that are more expensive during the time that you're in this inexpensive little place, and you want to expand out, then move to a bigger house once you've acquired the materials that you want. over here is actually a folding couch that folds down into a bed. I think it would be perfect for the studio and I would put it there by the window. And then if I have my TV underneath the aircon, I can lay down at night when I'm falling asleep and watch TV. Here's some other little sofa sets, but they're too small to actually sleep on. But they're about $160 for the set, $160 for the entire set. But it's a studio. Here you can just get a mattress if you want. And these, they're actually pretty comfortable. They're really, really good foam. They got a 5-year warranty on them. And you just got to get the size that works for you. So right here is the little folding bed. I love this little thing. And it's 6 foot at least long. So as long as you're not like 6'4", it's probably going to be comfortable for you. And I think that's like around 12,000 pesos. But you get that, put it underneath the window, get your TV. I mean, you're pretty well set. Okay, here we get into utensils like for the kitchen. This is like a dollar store. You know, when you're here in the province, everything, it's like a dollar store in America. It's identical. Once you get yourself set up, then you can always buy the good stuff when you find something on sale or when you want to live in a bigger place. But for now, get your foot in the door, go out and explore. Just get yourself set up so that when you're there, you can come and cook your own food, save money. You know, with the rent at $63 and your internet and your Visa extension and utilities, your phone, you should be at $200 a month. You know, with your rent at $63, your utilities probably $50, and that's if you have an air conditioner and using it quite a bit. Your phone, your water, your cable, and internet, and all that stuff, and your Visa, you should be around $200 a month. That's your fixed overhead. So then just deduct that from your income, give or take what you want to save every month or insurance, and the rest you can plan for traveling. So here's like blankets, towels. I mean, it's all here. You can get set up pretty inexpensively. Now, I remember when I was laying around thinking about it, looking on YouTube, I mean, I was thinking about coming, renting a nice house, furnishing it, traveling, doing that kind of thing. I can tell you if I had gotten all the things that I thought about and done them, I wouldn't be as happy as I am. I wouldn't be free to travel. I'd probably have a nice big house along the ocean somewhere, but then I'd kind of be stuck. I really wouldn't have the budget to be traveling like I do now. I can tell you that from the traveling and the videos and all the things that I've been doing, I'm much happier than I would be just living in a house somewhere, clipping coupons, hanging out. Not a lot of adventure in that. Anyway, think it through, my friends, because if you're like me, you'd probably regret if you just jumped in and did what you were planning to do originally. That's why I recommend slow traveling. And slow traveling is actually what I am doing. The little house that you see in my videos is my home base. So I'm practicing what I preach, my friends. So that's what I've got for you in this video, and I hope to get lots of comments from people who want to learn more. Let me know. If you're interested in this little apartment, it is available now. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Thank you.